Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Battlefield Sports Network. I'm Matt Venezia, your host, here at the guys' home game here for basketball, as the guys are hosting South Lakes here on this Monday night to kick off a 3-game homestand. We have an exciting video to show you this week, as we had 4 teams to kick off the winter season last week. One more team joining us this week. That is 5 teams to start off just the second week of the winter season. We're going to kick the show off with that brand new team, the track team.
The Battlefield track team is now transitioning into the chilly winter season of action. With snow actually falling this past Thursday when I visited with the team, I asked Farrah McDaniel about how the team will handle the transition into the cold and brisky winter season.
It's pretty chilly, but all the boys and girls, we're pushing it hard to get through this very cold season, and we're working on speed and distance, and we have a meet this Saturday.
With the team preparing for their upcoming meet this past Saturday, David Kennedy explained how the team will be able to not only get this win, but future wins against rival schools like Patriot.
For this upcoming meet and practice, we've been doing a lot more sprints than usual to get our speed up for the end of races. And the sprinters have been working on their form a lot so they can not get injured and just run fast. And we've been holding our endurance by doing long intervals on Mondays. And on Wednesdays is when we work on our turnover towards the end of the race so we can finish hard and be Patriot.
Make sure to come out and support your Battlefield Bobcats in future meets this season. Moving things over to our next team, the Battlefield Gymnastics team. The girls had 2 meets this week, their first one this past Wednesday. I spoke with team captain Morgan Murphy as she explained how the team is feeling prior to this meet at South County High School.
So we didn't really have a lot of practice time leading up to the first meet, but after seeing our results from the first meet, we were pretty confident, and we got into practice and we made some upgrades, and we're confident going in our meet tonight at South County.
The Bobcats were without their other team captain, Caitlin Murphy, in their last meet as she made her season debut this past Wednesday. I asked her about how she feels about kicking off her senior year of gymnastics and what this season should hold for the Bobcats.
Well, I'm really excited. I've been doing gymnastics for like 12 years, so I'm just really excited to go back out there and do my first meet. And as for the team, we have a lot of young girls this year, a lot of freshmen, underclassmen. So we've been working with them to try to improve their bonus, to improve their starting scores so we can get a better score as a team as we work through the season.
The Bobcats brought home first place out of 5 teams in their meet Wednesday at South County and third place out of 6 teams this past Saturday. Our next team in this week's video is the Battlefield boys basketball team. The guys kicked off their 6-game homestand by welcoming the Forest Park Bruins into town. Here is my interview before the opening tip.
I'm here with Battlefield starting point guard Stacy Terry. Stacy, you guys are starting a 3-game homestand here. The season's looking great, but you welcome Forest Park into town. What's going to be the key to getting a big win tonight?
All right, so playing good. We'll just come out and play defense as hard as we can. As long as we start playing defense, we should be good for the night.
With fan energy being a very huge asset to how the guys perform on the court, I asked cheerleader Chloe Collier about why it is important to get the fans as involved in the game as possible.
It's really important for all the cheerleaders to help hype up the crowd so that all the basketball players can help feed off of the energy of the crowd.
In what was mostly an offensive game throughout the night, it came down to defense in the end as the Bobcats were able to hold off the Bruins to start the week with a W. Here's my interview with the Bobcat player of the game.
I'm here with Bobcat player of the game, Stacy Terry. Stacy, you go off for a season and team high 33 points tonight. In the pregame, you were talking about how it was going to be a defensive game, but you go off for 33 points and an eventual win here at home. How'd you do it? How did it all happen?
Whenever I saw the opportunity to attack the basket, I took it. My teammates helped me out. They got me the ball. I got them the ball, and we just worked together today. And it turned out I had 33.
And there in the end, you guys had a big lead for the most part of the game. The largest lead for you guys was 12. In the end, it came down to being 3, some clutch shots by them. You got to give credit to that. How were you guys able to hold on there in the end to pick up this big home win?
We just had to take care of the ball, knock down some free throws, and just get the W.
The Bobcats turned their attention to the South Lake Seahawks for Game 2 of the homestand. I got a chance to talk with Justin Glover before the game.
I'm here with Battlefield shooting guard Justin Glover as we're about to tip off against the South Lake Seahawks. Justin, the 3-point game and offense right now are just killing it to start the season. What is the next important part of the game that the team is going to work on to hopefully be able to hold off the Seahawks?
For offensively, we need to focus on the ball in transition, get the rebound and get out. And on defense, we need to front the post and deny the main guy, Cam Savage. He's been averaging 20 points this game. 20 points per game. So we just need to play defense, and we'll be good.
The Seahawks' perimeter defense made it a tough night for the Bobcats to produce points as they dropped this one 52-44. The guys took on the Hilton Bulldogs this past Friday to close out their week. With the Bobcats looking to bounce back after a well-played loss against the Seahawks Wednesday, shooting guard Gabe James explained what needs to happen for the Bobcats to win, who are without point guard Stacey Terry as he is week to week with an MCL sprain and knee bruise injuries that he suffered in the win Monday.
The key to winning tonight is taking care of the ball, make sure we move the ball and attacking the basket, staying aggressive, making sure we're hitting our open shots, and making sure we're getting back on defense.
While the guys are busy keeping the fans locked into a tight game, the cheerleaders are also out helping getting the fans going. I had the chance to speak with cheerleader Caitlin Herr about the atmosphere that comes with Friday night basketball.
It's super important to get everyone out here on these Friday nights to cheer on the boys because they feed off our energy, and the more people we have, the greater atmosphere and more hype we can get the boys to motivate and play as hard as they can.
The Bobcats defeated the Bulldogs 50-32 this past Friday. Make sure to attend the guys' next game at home Monday against Freedom High School. Switching basketball teams over to the girls, the team had 3 games this week, starting first Monday at Forest Park with a win 52-24. They looked to bring that same energy and offense into Wednesday's home game against South Lakes, but were defeated 58-37. Before the team headed off to Hilton for their away game Friday, I talked with power forward Keithia Engeleza.
I'm here with Battlefield power forward Keithia Engeleza. Keithia, you guys are getting set to play Hilton. What is going to be the most important thing for you guys to get the win tonight on the road in a tough environment at Hilton?
I think we need to play defense and play bigger than we are and just keep rebounding and go up.
With the girls starting to get rolling, Diana Miller explained what needs to happen for the Bobcats to continue their well play throughout the season.
We just kind of play like a team, don't give up, and just shoot when we can.
The team did that in their strong win on the road against Hilton 42-29 this past Friday. The girls are back in action Monday, December 10th at Freedom High School. Our final team in this week's video is the Battlefield Wrestling team. After a strong meet last week, the guys were getting ready for the Northern Virginia Classic this weekend at Fairfax High School. I talked with standout freshman Dyson Dunham about how he was feeling before his first career high school meet last week.
Overall, I was pretty anxious. I was pretty nervous, not gonna lie. We had to wake up pretty early, so I was pretty tired, but overall it was pretty good. The team did good overall, and then also I did pretty well. I had 2 wins, so I think we had a good day.
The Bobcats were without Brandon Wittenberg and Bo Curtis at the Nova Classic as they were busy representing Battlefield High School at the Ironman Nationwide Tournament in Ohio this weekend. I asked Bo about how he is feeling heading into this tournament at the national level.
Me and Brandon are really excited to go out there and compete against some of the best wrestlers in the country. We've been working really hard, practicing before and after schools, just to show people what Battlefield Wrestling is really about. So we're really excited for this opportunity.
With now 5 teams joining the videos, these next few months of winter action are going to be something you're not going to want to miss here on Battlefield Sports Network, and we're going to keep you updated with everything going on with varsity sports. From Battlefield Sports Network, I'm Matt Venezia signing off.